We have goldfish. That's what worked last
You may be seated. A bottle of champagne to your proposal, Sean, while Rachel was up in the rhododendron tree where you decided to get married. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, you've been making commitments in an informal way. All those conversations that were held in a car over a meal or during a long walk, those conversations that began with when we're married and continued with I will, and you will, and we will. All those late night talks that included someday and somehow and maybe, those are all unspoken matters of the heart. But all these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. Symbolic vows that you're about to make to one another are a way of saying, you know, the things we promised and we hoped and we dreamed? Well, I meant it, every word. Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, even teacher, for you've learned much from each other over these few years. Shortly, you're going to say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things between the two of you will never be quite the same. For after today, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband," and you shall say, "This is my wife." I wish you both a wonderful journey together. Rachel? Can I have you read your vows, please?
So I didn't have to look farther than my journal to find my vows. January 12th. I haven't written in this journal because I'm afraid to write down how happy I am, in fear that it will end. I'm so in love with this amazing, kind, thoughtful, protective, loving man. How could this be so good? February 4th. I love him, all caps. Actually, I love him, I love him, I love him, all caps. Today I told him that if he died, I would move to a remote mountain and never date anyone. There's no point in ever trying. Do you remember when I told you that?
Yeah.
Nobody could ever live up to his amazingness. I'm so lucky. I don't think a love like this typically happens in a lifetime. The mutual respect, caring, intimacy, and the urge to make the other one happy. The way we speak to each other, the way we never fight about petty things or really much at all. Our mutual desire to travel and find adventure. July 28th. There are 7 days until we tie the knot. Here I will finish writing my vows to you. But first, I need to bring up, you've never bought me flowers. Did you think I was going to say that? You never bought me, it's true. Since I was a little girl, I've been obsessed with flower meanings and symbolism. I dreamt I would marry a man who would buy me flowers all the time. He'd buy me zinnias when I came home from a trip because zinnias mean I miss you. He'd buy me pink roses if I'd done him a favor because they symbolize gratitude, and so on. Looking back at our relationship, I wouldn't change a thing. If you want to show me that you love me, you do it with actions and words, so I feel it so strongly that it makes my heart hurt. Other men buy flowers to say I'm sorry, but not you. You apologize sincerely, looking at me in the eyes. If you're welcoming me home, I much prefer your tight hugs and kisses on the face to a bouquet. You're the best man I've ever met. You treat me with the type of kindness, love, and respect I've only read about in fairy tales. But today, since flowers are my thing, I'm going to show you what you mean to me through them. In my bouquet, and a lot of that, it's okay. You hold it up for him to see. Yes, there we go. In my bouquet that Marlene made beautifully, wherever she is. There are stephanotis flowers, which symbolize luck, prosperity, a desire to travel, and happiness and marriage. I vow to you to never stop making your happiness my top priority. When you are happy, so am I. I also vow to be the best travel companion I'm capable of being, and only bug you 3 times per flight to play a game with me. There's eucalyptus in my bouquet. It symbolizes protection. You protect me from harm in all ways. You make sure I am warm, safe, content in any situation we're in. I vow to protect you from harm, physically, emotionally, everything. Most all the flowers are local except one, the big guy. The King Protea. It was flown in from Hawaii. It symbolizes courage, daring, and transformation. I vow to be strong when times get tough. I vow to never stop bringing excitement into your life with my wild and daring ways. And I vow through this transformation into a married couple, no matter what happens, I will be there for you, body, mind, and soul. And finally, there is a still be. Throughout the years, countless people have warned me that a work schedule like yours can break a relationship. Well, I know one thing for absolute certain. Our love is too strong to be broken by any length of time apart. We've already proven that to be true. A still be means I'll still be waiting. Because if you had to go to sea for 1 year, 5 years, 50 years, I would be right here waiting for you until the day you returned.
Sean,
I love you.
do you accept these vows from Rachel?
I do. Well, those were really good. Rachel, many people here are lucky to consider you a friend. You have a genuine love of life and truly care about the people around you. Anyone who has known you for even a short period of time can attest to this. You're loud and loving, funny and beautiful, inside and out. Through our time together, you have helped me grow into a better version of myself. You are my best friend, my partner in crime. Now I take you to be my wife. I vow to love you and to grow with you. I vow to laugh with you and to cry with you. I promise to make you tea after a hard day's work. I promise to give freely of my body heat to warm up your cold hands and icy feet. I vow to never steal your covers unless you're hogging them. I promise to listen to you in the morning when you regale me with crazy dreams from the night before. I promise not to kill the insects in our home so you can release them outside, alive and unharmed, even the mosquitoes. I promise to turn on the heat in the car when you're cold, even in the middle of August. But mostly, I promise to support you through strife and to be grateful for the good times we are given. I love you, and I look forward to the next chapter of life with you by my side.
Do you accept these vows from Sean?
Yes, I do.
I'd like to ask Jen to come up and do a reading, please.
There is a more beautiful thing. It is the spectacle of an old man and an old woman finishing their journey together on that path. Their hands are gnarled but still clasped. Their faces seamed but still radiant. Their hearts are physically bowed and tired, but still strong with love and devotion. Yes, there is a more beautiful thing than young love. It's old love. Rachel and Sean, I don't believe two people in love have ever been or could ever be more beautiful. But I'll leave you with this. For beautiful eyes, look for the good in each other. For beautiful lips, speak only words of kindness. And for poise, walk along with the knowledge that you're never alone, and that you found in each other a love that even time will lay down and be still for.
Thank you. May I have the rings, please?
Kept them safe.
Good job.
I will now ask you to seal the vows you share with each other by the giving and receiving of rings. The perfect circle of the rings symbolizes eternity. Precious metal came from the ground as a rough ore and was heated and purified, shaped and polished. Something beautiful was made from raw elements. It is a process of making something beautiful where there once was nothing at all. Place this on her finger and repeat after me. Rachel, I give you this ring
Rachel, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
I ask that you wear this
I ask that you wear this
as a reminder of the vows
as a reminder of the vows
we have promised here today.
we have promised here today.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Place this on his finger. Sean, I give you this ring
Sean, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love.
as a symbol of my love.
I ask that you wear this
I ask that you wear this
as a reminder of the vows
as a reminder of the vows
we have spoken here today.
we have spoken here today.
With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed. What?
I'd like to ask Jen to come up, please.
Ready?
Sean and Rachel, will you share yourselves freely and generously with each other, making time to be together?
We
We
will.
will.
Will you seek each other to ease the other's pain and suffering, sharing laughter and joy?
We
We
will.
will.
Will you strive to keep your romance alive through daily actions and words of encouragement?
We
We
will.
will.
Will you both help each other to grow in spirit and in wisdom?
We
We
will.
will.
Sean and Rachel, as your hands are bound together now, so your lives and spirits are joined in a union of love and trust. The bond of marriage is not formed by these cords, but rather by the vows you have made. You hold in your hands the fate of this union. Above you are stars, below you is the earth. Like stars, your love should be a constant source of light, and like the earth, a firm foundation from which to grow. May these hands be blessed this day. May they always hold each other. May they have the strength to hang on during the storms of stress and the dark of disillusionment. May they remain tender and gentle as they nurture each other in the wondrous love. May they build a relationship founded in love and rich in caring. May these hands be healer, protector, shelter, and guide for each other.
Woo-hoo! Hold tight.
Now, before I pronounce you married partners, just one more thing I want the two of you to do. Your wedding day is one that seems to just fly. It's a day filled with emotions, friends, promises, and rings. Many people that are sitting here right now remember how fleeting even their own wedding day was. So I want you to take a moment and I want you to look at all these people who have gathered for you. Take a really good look. These people believe in you and they believe in your marriage. Here are the people you can share your joys with and lean on in hard times. They've watched you grow up, they've grown up beside you, and they've been true friends to you. These people are here because they love the two of you. Now, take a few moments and look at each other. I want you to think about the happiness you're feeling in this place, in this moment, with those that love you and those you love surrounding you. Let the feeling register deep within your heart and your soul. We all know that your thoughts and dreams are not identical, but always complementary. John Lennon once said, "A dream you dream alone is only a dream. A dream you dream together, well, that's reality. And your reality starts right now." Sean and Rachel, in as much as you have pledged to each other your lifelong commitment, love, and devotion, and by the act of exchanging vows and rings, according to the law of Connecticut, by the virtue of the authority vested in me as the justice of the peace, I hereby pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Sure.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations.